going to keep rotating through this entire time. It's going to be face down on the floor in the position, then a standing exercise, then face down low plank, and then on your back, facing up. So it's face down high, standing, face down low, face up. We're just going to rotate between those 4 movements all day for the next 2 or 3 hours that we're here together for this training session. Some freaking fun. It's going to be at least 9-10 rounds rotating between those 4. So it's all different exercises. We're not going to repeat an exercise not a single time. It's all different variations in those different positions. So are we ready to roll? Give me a thumbs up. We're ready to roll.
Woo! Hey, Joseph.
All
right, guys, and just real quick before we get started, I'm going to be posting this whole disclaimer in the chat. But just like with any workout program, you should be consulting your physician or healthcare professional. If you experience any faintness or dizziness, stop immediately. All of these videos are educational and should never replace the advice of your doctor. I will post that in the chat, and any questions, let me know. Also, everybody should have gotten a waiver. If you did not send that back to me, please do so ASAP. Thank you. Enjoy your workout.
Thanks, Robin.
We are doctors of pain and doctors of torture, and we're going to get it started right now. So it's going to be a lot of positions. So again, face down, so that's a high plank position. Face down low, that's a low plank position on your back, and standing. So we need to get everything warmed up. If your cameras aren't on and you can't put them on, put them on. Always make sure your camera, we can see you standing up and we can see you laying down. Especially today, you're going to spend 50% of the time either in a high plank or a low plank position, because that's 2 of the positions. So make sure your camera is set up. Always play around with your camera before you get on. You can always start your own practice Zoom session on your own and figure out where you need your camera position. Always do that, so when you come on, you know exactly where to put your camera, that you'll be able to see yourself standing up and laying down. So we need to be able to see you when you're down and make sure that you're doing things right and you're not bullshitting. So let's just get started with your shoulders warmed up. You're just going to be feet in place, moving forward and backwards with the forward shoulder circle. Just getting the blood flowing. So your feet are moving and your arms are moving. Just flinging them forward. And keep moving more forward and backwards and get shoulders going backwards. You should be moving forward and back. Get those feet moving. Just stepping forward, step back with big, loose shoulder circles. Just get moving.
Oh,
now,
resets, boot camp.
Right arm on top, right arm on bottom. Fling it while you're still moving those feet.
Is it boot
camp? Getting the blood flowing. You need those shoulders loosened up. You're going to be getting tons of upper body, lower body. We're going to consider this a strength core workout. So you're going to learn how to really strengthen your core the real way. So now fling that chest and catch it for a stretch. Just for 1 to 3 seconds. Catch it. Grab right above your elbow. Catch it for a stretch. Fling it open. You're still moving your feet. Just back and forth, side to side, front and back, whatever it is. Fling it open and catch it for a stretch. Fling it and catch. Hold that stretch for 1 to 3 seconds. Fling and catch. One more time each side. You need those shoulders, that chest loosened up.
Chad. Hi, Chad.
I'm going to show you this from a side view. You're going to fling back here and then catch overhead for a tricep for 1 to 3 seconds. Then fling them back. So open up that chest and shoulder at a different angle. So you're down here, up here. Fling it and stretch that tri for 1 to 3 seconds. You need to take these serious. Trust me. Fling it and stretch it. Fling, stretch. You're flinging down at about a 45 degree angle. Opening up that chest and shoulder at a different angle. So you get all kinds of positions, all kinds of crazy stuff in all different positions. One more time each side. Get those triceps stretched. Fling it and stretch it. Let's get to the legs. So you're going to go from a quad. I'm just going to show you real quick. Quad, knee hug, knee hug. Just rotate.
Yes, I'm busy with this.
Each. So one, right, for 1 to 3 seconds.
Warming up?
1 to 3 seconds.
Want to do it?
Knee hug. 1 to 3 seconds. Knee hug. And rotate between those 4 on your own pace. So 1 to 3 seconds each one. The leg you're standing on, make sure that knee is slightly bent. So bring the heel to your butt. Bring your heel to your body. Don't bring your body down to your leg. And then knee hug, same thing. Bring your knee up to your chest. Don't bring your chest down to your knees. So standing upright, bring the knee. So just keep rotating between those 4. A couple more times each. You need the legs stretched out, ready to roll. Keep stretching, keep stretching. Make sure the leg you're standing on stays slightly bent. So I have you on 2 cameras here. So if I'm looking down here, that's going to have you on the grid down here. And I have my own regular camera up there so I can see everything going on so we won't miss anything. All right, we're gonna go right into this because this first round is really kind of a warm-up round. So again, it's face down high, standing, face down low, and then flipping over face up. Those 4 positions is all you need to think about all day. So let's start face down high. It's gonna be just a shoulder tap. Making sure you can see me, and you are good. All you're doing is a shoulder tap, nice and slow. Your back is straight. You're in the push-up position. Alternating sides, shoulder tap. Put your feet as close together as you can, but as far apart as you need to. If I can't see you on the floor, you need to adjust your camera because you need to be able to see when you're down there on the floor. So on this warm-up round, it's time to get it set up. You're going to be up and down. You're going to be standing and up and down the entire time. So all you are is on shoulder press or shoulder tap. So as I'm going to demonstrate every one of these, there's over 40 different movements we're going to do today, over 40 different exercises, all different. I'm going to demonstrate it, then come up and check, make sure your technique is good. So while I'm here, you still should be going on that shoulder tap. You shouldn't be stopping. You should still be on that shoulder tap. I'm going to demonstrate every single exercise. You keep going as I'm coaching you through it. You don't stop just because I'm stopping. This is going to follow along. I want to make sure you're all getting it the right way. Make sure your backs are totally straight. Your hands should be lined up straight under your shoulders. Tapping opposite hand, opposite shoulder. All right, up on your feet. It's going to get those legs moving a little more. So now we're on the standing set. That was face down high. Literally, all you're doing is a slow march. That's it. But engage your core. Consciously squeeze your core. You should feel your abs burning, squeezing. So this is just a warm-up round to get you into the flow of, again, face down high, standing, face down low, then face up. We're going to flip. So this first round is real simple warm-up. They're going to be about 30 to 45 to 60 to who knows, 2 minutes each exercise, depending on the exercise and depending on how much you're putting out. This is obviously easy stuff right here. Just get up to your thighs higher than parallel to the floor. We want to get a good squeeze up there. So minimum, your thighs should be parallel to the floor. Your back is straight, your head is up, your chest is out, your shoulders are back and down. Get that knee up there, squeeze your freaking core. Just marching, just getting things warmed up. You're going to get crazy core work today. You're going to work your entire body. You're going to work your core by using your entire body. That's how it's working. It's a strength core session. Just keep that marching going. Even when I stop, you keep it going as I call it the next exercise. Then when I'm demonstrating the next exercise, you remain on that exercise while you're watching me demonstrate the next one. So there's no time in between. There's no break. You don't need a break in between this stuff. All right, so now we're down on a low plank. Forearms face down. And you're just lifting your feet up. Squeeze your glute and hamstring, alternating sides. You should still be on the march, right? If you were paying attention to what I just told you, if you were paying attention, I told you stay on the exercise until I demonstrate, and I'll tell you when to switch to a new one. So when you're on this march, you should have been looking at my next one, right? Now switch, go to that low plank with the leg lifts. So you're on your forearms. Your forearms are parallel to each other. Your hands are not touching. You have 2 fists. Forearms parallel to each other. And you're just lifting one leg straight up the floor. Just a few inches, whatever. It could be high or not. Laura's got it way up there. It's like a good squeeze. You keep the hips down. Squeeze the glute, squeeze the hamstring, squeeze it up there. We're just getting each of these positions warmed up. Marlene, you better jump in. You better
Hi,
jump in.
Marlene.
Joanna, drop those hips down. Joanna, drop those hips down a little lower.
Yes, keep those back totally straight, stiff, strong line on all these high plank and low plank positions. You've got to stay straight. Stiff as a board. And the face upset, just flip right over on its back. And it's just going to be a hip raise, regular hip raise. This is a real simple warm-up round just to get you into these 4 positions. Tap your butt to the floor, squeeze it at the top. Consciously squeeze your butt at the top. It's like a brick. Squeeze it up, hip raise. And switch. You should not switch, but I tell you to switch. When you're on one exercise, you should be watching what the exercise coming up is, and then I'll tell you when to switch. So I'll demonstrate it while you're finishing off. Unless you can't see it for whatever reason, then you figure it out. So you should be on a hip raise now. Your feet about hip width apart, maybe shoulder width apart, depending how you feel. Push through your heels, squeeze your butt up there. Squeeze up, pause that top position. Pinch your butt cheeks together, like you're squeezing something in there. Drive it, drive through your heels. Your toes can even be in the air. Drive it up. Hey, Robin, can you see me on the floor when I'm down here?
Yes, I see you. You're good.
All right, cool. All right, keep pumping out those hip raises. Now, again, this is a very basic, simple round just to get to those 4 positions. So the shoulder tap we did was face down high. We did the standing was the march. Face down low was the plank toe tap, and then face up was this hip raise. So it's going to be those 4 positions. So get used to that. You're going to be constantly moving between those 4 positions this entire time. Straight through. So we're going to go to face, down, high, coming up. Flip right over to push-up position. You can flip right now, push-up position. All you're going to do is alternate one arm straight in front of you. Hold for a long 1 count. Next one, hold it out there, long 1 count. Body straight. My body's not tilting. Hold it out there. Straight out front of you, just alternating single arm, straight out for a long one. A long one is really like 3 seconds. Straight out there. Your biceps should be by your ear at that bottom position, straight across, not just angling down. Back totally straight. Keep your feet as close together as you can if you want more of a challenge, but as far apart as you need to keep the balance. Locked in place, straight, strong, stiff line in these plank positions. So your body should be stiff as a board. Your ears should line up with your shoulder, line up with your hip, line up with your knee, line up with your ankle. A straight, strong, stiff line. Push-up position, alternating, reaching straight out in front of you. Hold it out there. Squeeze that upper back, get out there. Dig in your core. Squeeze your glutes. Just arm. Your legs are not moving. Need to be able to see you down there. Marlene, I don't know if you're frozen or Marlene, you joining us? And
Good job, Laura. You're looking good.
Up on your feet, up on your feet. You're going right into a squat to a knee raise, and you're going to hold for that long second. When you're holding, I want the leg that's on the ground. Listen, don't just go through the motions on something even simple like this. Squeeze this glute on the leg you're bouncing on. Squeeze your core when you bring this knee up there. Hold it for a long second. Deep, full squat. Push through your heels and drive. Dig, dig, dig. Make this stuff harder. Make it more intense than it would be. Don't just go through the motions. You're going to be wasting your time. Make the use of every second, of every inch of movement you're doing. Maximize it. Squeeze it. Your abs should be crushing right now. Your glutes should be on fire. Squeeze it. Conscious tension on muscle when you're pushing up. Hold for a second up there. Once you're bouncing at the top for a full second, a long second. Squat. Dig that knee up. Full squat. Sit back on the hips and heels. Don't cut that squat short. Get all the way down there. Get those thighs parallel to the floor. Check. Get your feet a little further apart. Judy, you can probably go a little lower down. Full deep squats. Your thighs are parallel to the floor. There we go. Some good deep squats. Joseph, good deep squat. Jennifer's getting low, Nice. Barbara, you're cutting off the screen a little bit. You can get centered so I can see you a little better, unless there's 2 of you trying to squeeze in there. And time. You're going to go back down to that low plank. You're going to bring a knee out to your side, trying to touch your leg, your knee to your tricep. All the way low out to the side. So you're in the plank position, knee tucks all the way out to your side. Try to touch the knee to the outside of your tricep. And Robin, when I'm on down the floor, if you ever can't see my full body, just let me know so I can adjust.
Okay, yeah, no, you're good. I can see the all of you.
All right, cool. So crunch in that side. You should feel ripping in your obliques. Digging in there. Your hip is working. Squeeze that glute. Dig it in. Touch that knee to the outside of your tricep. From the low plank position on your forearms. Any of these exercises you need to modify, just on the high plank or the low plank position, just put 2 knees down. Or put 1 knee down. Challenge yourself a little bit. Maybe try 1 knee, try 2 knees. Every one of these can be modified. If you need to, you can elevate on something. You can hold yourself up on a chair, on a bench, instead of doing these. There's always a way to do it. Make sure you're crunching that knee out to the side. Don't let your hips raise up. Your hips are going to want to raise up when that knee comes out the side. Keep the hips straight and low, and bring that knee outside the elbow. Try to touch the knee to your tricep. Dig it in there.
Don't rush. Take your time. Squeeze those obliques every time you bring your knee towards your elbow. Take your time.
Yes, for the most part, these are all slow, controlled, strong movements. That's where you're going to get the work. That's where you're going to get the intensity. Crunch that knee out to your side. Dig, dig, dig. Rip in your side of your waist. This is how you get a strong core. This is how you get a functional core. This is how you get tight, strong, flat abs. This is how it is, not from a bunch of different crunches. Sure, that stuff you can help out at the end. All right, you're going to right away. Flip over onto your back. Hip brace and knee tuck. So we got face up. So we're going to keep our hips up and slow. Again, knee tuck. Dig in your abs and right down. Knee tuck, crunch, dig, dig. So again, you're holding that. You should be starting already. Hold it there for a full second, a second or 2. These are all slow, conscious squeeze. We're looking for strength and we're looking for core. At the same time, you're gonna be working balance, you're gonna be working coordination. This is the way you need to be thinking about it. This is how you work your core. This is how you get functional and strong and you avoid injuries. Constantly working on this stuff, not just always flapping and flailing away. Tight, strong contraction. Focus in your head on what you're squeezing, on that core, on that glute and the leg that's in the air, on the ground. Squeeze that glute tight, constantly in your brain. Squeeze it like a freaking rock. Dig the knee to your abs. Crunch that side of your waist when you bring it up. This requires constant, conscious tension on those abs and the muscles you're working. Don't just go through the motions. It's too easy and it's a waste of time. Make these harder just by squeezing, by focusing. You can connect your freaking mind to the muscle. Focus on it. Squeeze it. Dig that knee in there. This is just the second round of all 4 of these positions. We're just going to keep rolling straight through. We're just getting started. We're just getting the movements warmed up. Each round we're going to add to them. Each round
No
we're going to
worries.
get a little bit harder.
I'm not going anywhere.
Chet, no need to hold the knees. Just drive your knees to your chest. Don't hold on to it. Don't
Some
hold.
of these sets
Keep
that
the
are
hips
pretty
up.
basic,
Hips up.
we're going to give it a longer set on these face up ones sometimes because it's going to give your arms a little more of a break. Also the standing sets, we're going to give it a little longer set because it gives your arms a break. Because that face down high, face down low is going to be a lot on your upper body, so we need to catch up, like doing longer sets than these other ones. Dig in those abs, constantly squeeze it, crunch it, tight. And time, flip right back over. Now you're doing opposite arm, opposite leg. Superman, from the high plank, from the face down high. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold for 1 to 3 seconds. Play a little game with yourself. Go up there, hold it right for 1. Switch, hold it for 1. Next side, hold for 1, 2. Other side, 1, 2. Then go to 1, 2, 3 on each side. So it's a little different feel every time. So hold for 1 second on each side. Then 2 seconds on each side. Then 3 seconds on each side. Then back to 1. Then maybe rep it out at 1. Or rep it out at 2 for a few. Rep it out at 3 seconds for a few. Play a game with yourself. Tight, squeeze, constant, tension. We're looking to get you stronger here. We're looking to get you functional. We're looking to get your core tight here. This is what we're doing here. Straight and strong. Solid, solid. Don't let those hips raise up. Your body needs to be totally straight the entire time. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold for 1 to 3 seconds. Challenge yourself for those 3 seconds. But then also, everyone rep it out now for 1 second each side. 1 second each side. A little speed to it, but still with control. 1 second each side. Rep it out. Finish off the set. Rep it, rep it. Hips down. Laney, Lonnie, get your hips down. Lock, straight, strong, solid, in place. How we see if you can raise that arm up a little higher. You want that bicep all the way up by your ear. You want to squeeze that upper back. You'll actually be working a ton in your upper back if you squeeze that arm up there. Teresa, I can't see you. It's darkness, and I think you're low. Try to adjust those cameras if you can on the break. There's not going to be a break. Just adjust it during one of these sets because you're getting no break. So just deal with it as you go. Back straight. And time up on your feet, up on your feet. Squat to a front kick. This is the one you're not really going to hold, but you're going to exaggerate that front kick. A full deep squat and a slow front kick. So I'm bend and extend and lowering it down under control. So it's not just flicking it and falling down. I want you controlling, stepping down low, bend and extend, and lower the leg down. So it's not a kick. It's a bend and an extend, really. Don't even think kick. Don't think kick. I want you to hold up there. Squeeze. You want this quad tight. Hold that leg out there for a second because I'm still seeing too many kicks. I want you to hold that leg out there and squeeze that quad for a full second. So bend, extend, squeeze the quad, and then bring it down. You should feel just 1 second is all it takes. You're going to feel a crazy squeeze in your quad when you hold it up there. Everyone hold that leg up there when you bring it up for 1 second every time. Bend, extend, and hold tight. Deep, full squat. You should be feeling crazy squeeze in your quad if you're doing it the right way. Consciously attached to the freaking quads. Full, deep squat, bend, extend, hold, squeeze, and lower it down. It is not a kick. We're not doing a front kick. There we go. Hold that out there. Squeeze that quad. Are we getting the right effect at the top of that quad squeeze and that leg straight squeeze? Are we getting the right effect? Thumbs up.
Same leg, same side.
No, alternate side. I'm saying, are we getting the right effect of holding that leg out there? Are we constantly squeezing those quads?
Okay, no problem.
Yes, no, screw you, thumbs up, thumbs down, something.
Yeah.
If I don't get thumbs up, we'll just keep doing them. We'll just hold that leg out there for a minute straight if we have to. Then you'll get that quad squeeze. Get a little lower. Check, get a little lower in that squat. And your feet a little further apart. You got long legs, you need a good strong base. A little wider than shoulder width. There we go, Marlene's into the game. Full squat. Bend and extend. It's like think of it like a slow motion, like a matrix kick. Like the 300 kick. The kicks to do it into the pit. That's what you're thinking here. That's, boom, this is Sparta. That's what you should be thinking right now. Drive it forward. And hit the floor. Low plank. And now low plank, you're going to raise the arm straight forward like you did in the high plank. Again, I want you to hold for 1 to 3 seconds each time. It's just the arm, not the leg yet. We're going to get to that next set. We're building it up. So low plank, arm extended. Put that arm out there. Strong core. When you're reaching that arm out, get the bicep all the way to your ear. Don't just angle it down to the floor. Straight up there, open your upper back, and hold it for 1 second each side. Then hold it for 2 seconds each side. 1, 2, lower it down slow, under control. Other side. 1, 2, lower it down. 3 seconds each side. 1, 2, 3, without shifting your hip. 1, 2, 3, without shifting. Trying not to let your hips waddle side to side or shift. Straight and strong. Locked in place. Squeeze that arm up there. Dig in your core. Think of your whole body working to exercise your core. That's what you should be thinking. Your whole body contracting to strengthen up your core. Stay low, stay low. We're still rolling. Get that bicep all the way up to the ear. Hold it anywhere between 1 and 3 seconds and mix it up. Each rep, change it up. Different amount of seconds each rep. Hold it for 1 second each, 2 seconds each, 3 seconds each. Squeeze, tight, tight. When you're bringing that arm up, your bicep should be by your ear. This upper back should be working, squeezing, strong shoulder, strong arm. Tension, stiff, straight, strong, line. That's what you need to think about this. And time, flip over onto your back. You're gonna stay with that hip raise, but instead of a knee tuck, you're just gonna extend one leg out, extend, and consciously crush in this quad for 3 seconds, lower it down. Then the other side, squeeze in this quad, conscious, you have to squeeze it. The leg is on the floor, you're squeezing your right glute and your left quad, then switch. Squeeze your left glute and your right quad. I want 3 seconds each on these holds. Everyone's doing 3 seconds each if you can. Your knees should stay lined up, straight across. That leg shouldn't be going straight up in the air. Your knees should be going, your legs should be going straight out, should not be going straight up in the air. There you go, Laura, right there. Just keep your knees lined up. Don't lift the legs straight up in the air. There, perfect. Judy, yes, just bring those hips up a little higher. Push through that heel on the floor, not your toe. Push your heel down on the floor. The foot that's on the floor, push your heel, not your toe. Your toe should be in the air, the foot on the floor. Push through that heel on the ground so you get more glute. And then consciously squeeze your glute and the legs on the floor. In your head, squeeze. Then in your head, the legs extending, squeeze and hold. 3 seconds. Joanna, your leg is going too high up. Keep your knees lined up. All I see is a leg, but I can tell it's a long angle. Knees straight lined up. Just go straight out with your leg, not up in the air.
Keep those hips up, guys. Keep those hips up. Those hips are constantly up. Constant tension on the glutes and that lower back. Come on. Squeeze.
Chet, you should be bending and extending. You're not doing a hip raise. Keep the up position. Just bend your right leg and extend it, and then bring it down. Then bend your left leg and extend. You're alternating. So look, your hips are up. I'm just extending one leg. Look at my knees. I'm not doing this. Knees are lined up. Bring it down slowly. Then the other side. 1, 2, 3. Slow.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Squeeze the quad. Listen, if you don't constantly squeeze these muscles that I'm telling you to, you're going to be wasting your time. You need to squeeze the glute on the leg that's on the floor, squeeze the quad on the legs in the air. Consciously, freaking crush it. Feel like try to make it first. That's where you need to squeeze it. Diane, get your ass off the floor. You falling asleep over there?
No?
She gave a thumbs up. She said sort of. Those hips up, hips up.
Great job, everybody. Keep it up. Keep it up.
And flip it right over. We're gonna add in a push-up. It's gonna be a push-up to a shoulder tap. So you're gonna go push up, shoulder tap right, push up, shoulder tap left. I don't care what pace you do. Push up, shoulder tap. If you can't do a full push-up, modify by going up on a leg somewhere, on a chair or something. Don't do on your knee. Or you can just do this, look, with your feet wider apart, give you a base, go down just a couple inches and shoulder tap. Down a couple inches and shoulder tap. But if you want a real push-up, your feet should be together, touching, heel to heel, toe to toe, chest touch the floor, go. Push-up, shoulder tap. A real full push-up means your chest literally touches the floor, your arms fully extend to the top. So it's push-up, shoulder tap right, all the way chest to the floor, push-up, shoulder tap left. You can't go all the way down, just go partial rep. If you can do a full push-up, don't half-ass it, go all the way down there. There we go, Howie. Howie's got it all the way down. You want to challenge yourself a little more, Howie? Put your feet a little closer together. Because it looks like you got it pretty easy there. Want to really challenge yourself with your feet all the way together, heel to heel, toe to toe. Keep banging it out, Chet. Get as low down as you can. One shoulder tap each time, Chet. Push up, shoulder tap right. Push up, shoulder tap left. Go. Get as low as you can. If you can't get any lower, just put your feet apart. Rather than put your knee down, Chet.
Maybe I like your modification. Good job.
There you go. Elevate on something if you need to. Just find a bench, a chair, a step, a couch, whatever it is, to modify it. Or you can just hold the push-up position and come down just a couple inches. That's fine. Keep working. Working the chest, the shoulders, the thighs, the core. While you're doing that shoulder tap, try not to let your body shift or tilt too much. It's going to want to, especially if your feet are close together, but try not to let it. Two more. Right here. Everyone get 2 more. One more each time. Push. Tap right.
Come on, guys, you got
Push.
this. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Time. On your feet. We're going to hit a squat. Get low into a squat. You're going to walk. With my feet. It's 1 inch per foot. For 6 steps across, 2 squats. Second one, stay down. And 6. Look how far apart my feet are staying. So I'm not doing this. See this? My feet are not coming close together. They're in a squat base. This side goes 1 inch.
Get lower, Diane. Good job.
Stay low. Ass in the grass and pump out 2 squats. Hold the second one down there. Get low. Straight and strong. Hold that squat position. Again, 1 inch. Low. Ass in the grass and pump for 2. 1, 2. Hold the second one and right back across. Thighs should be parallel to the floor. Judy, get a little lower. Get those thighs parallel. Sit back on the hips and heels and glutes. Hey, Ecker, with that red couch in the background, quit with the tweetering and the MySpace shit and get to work.
Absolutely, period. I'll do anything.
Over there doing a freaking photo shoot. Get to work. All I
Good
see is the
job,
camera
Yosef.
the whole time. Get low. It's 2, pump out 2 on the end, and then get down there. Laura, not such big steps. You're taking like a foot each step. It should be 1 inch. 1 inch. Look at my feet. You can barely even see it. They're moving. 1 inch per step. I want you to keep feet apart the entire time. Your quads and glutes are on fire. There you go, Yosef. Those are the tiny steps you're looking for. There it is, Jennifer. Get low. Marlene is down there. Nice. Get as low as you can handle. Just keep it safe and smart. You know how low you can go. Just make sure on those squats your back doesn't bend forward. If you're doing a partial squat, still keep your upper body up and down. If that's what you have to do, that's fine. But keep your posture right so you don't end up straining your back also if you can't get a full squat with your knees.
Marlene, make sure you keep your shoulders back, chest out, back straight. Better. Good job.
Right here, look at this, 1 inch per set. Your head is up, your chest is out, you're forward the whole time. Little taps, pump for 2, get low, and walk it across. And time. Low plank, face down low. It's just gonna be alternating Superman. So opposite, now you're going arm and leg. Play that game again. 1 second each side. Then 2 seconds. 1, 2. Go, you should be going. 1, 2. Then 3 seconds each side. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3, and then keep rotating. 1 second each side, 2 seconds each side.
What are we
3
doing?
rotate through. Just a low plank, opposite leg. All same Superman.
Superman, Laura.
Okay. I'm
Low plank, opposite
All
arm, opposite
Keep
leg.
those hips low. Squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes, and that's going to help you be locked in place. Keep a strong chest, shoulders, thighs, stiffen up your entire freaking body. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold for 1 second each side. Then 2 seconds each side. Then 3 seconds each side. Then back to 1. Dan, lower your hips a couple inches. Judy, try to hold your arms straight out in front of you when you go up. This ain't a sideways jumping jack. Hips low, hips low, hips low. Stiffen up, stiffen up. This is real core work. This is real core strength work. Working your upper and your lower to work your core. Total body conditioning to get that midsection tight, glutes tight.
Judy, I'm watching you. Yeah.
Straight and strong. Who the hell just said that?
Who knows? I can't see a screen.
Going incognito,
Yeah.
hiding the witness protection program, gonna jump in and talk shit to someone.
Liana, I know that.
Straight, strong, and stiff. A couple more. Let's go. 2 more each side. 2 more each side. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Some low plank Superman. And time. Flip right over you. Right there. You just get to roll right over. Look at that. Look how easy that is. Legs. Straight legs. You're going leg lifts. So put your hands out about 45 degrees to your sides. Leg lift circles. Look at this. Big, wide, swooping circle for 2. Clockwise. After I do 2, and I get back to 12 o'clock, do 2 counterclockwise. Look how long. Sweeping the ground, coming all the way up high, sweeping the ground. So 2 clockwise, 2 counterclockwise. Tension on your core. Brace your hands. You want a little more challenge, bring your hands in a little bit. You want a lot more challenge, bring your hands off the floor, just your elbows on the floor, and then bring your whole arm off the floor. If you need to, bend your knees a little bit. Try to keep it as straight as you can. Modification would just be shorten the range of motion. Look, just stay right here. Wide arms, and just do little tiny circles if you have to. Modification. If you can, swoop it with your arms in the air. Swoop around, big circle, counterbalance it. 2 clockwise, 2 counterclockwise. Tight, strong core. This is what we're looking for. Strengthening up the midsection. That's your core is what holds you together. Your core includes your abs, your obliques, your lower back, your glutes. That is all here to here, 365 degrees is your core. That's what's holding you together. That's what helps your upper and lower body on all these crazy moves you do. It's having a tight middle, a strong middle. Not just a looking good middle, but a strong, functional middle. And time, flip it. We're now going push up, forward arm. So instead of a shoulder tap, you come up, push up, right arm straight out, hold for a second, push up. Left arm straight out, hold for a full second, push up, right, push up, left. Again, if you can't do a push up, modify it the way that Laney is, or just go partial rep, so don't go all the way down. Let's keep rolling, we're up. If you can do a full push up, get that chest to the floor. Hold that arm out there for a full second. Squeeze. That should be work. Just holding that out there should be the hardest part of this movement. That position, holding the push-up position and holding the arm out there for a full second, a long second, like 0 to 1. That's a second. You can't just put up and say 1. That's not a second. You can't start on 1. You got to start at 0 to get to the 1.
Squeeze those shoulder blades when you go down for those push-ups, and then
Go Marlene, work
use
it.
that
Work
shoulder
it.
when you go up.
With your feet as far apart as you need to, but as close together as you can. Full push-up. If you can do a full push-up, your chest needs to touch the floor. I've seen some of these push-up challenges going around the internet, and I've seen some half-ass push-ups. A real push-up is chest touching the floor and arms extended. Much harder, much more activation of the muscles, though. Like literally chest touching the floor. If you could do it, touch the chest to the floor. Get low, get low. Straight, strong, solid, working your chest, your shoulders, your thighs. When you lift that arm out there, you're working your upper back, your shoulder. Squeeze that arm, dig in your core. Your glutes have to be strong. Your abs have to be strong to hold that position. These are total body movements. You're thinking a push-up is just a chest movement. This is a total body movement. A push-up is like a moving plank. that you're working your whole body on. Your legs have to stabilize you. Think of this as a full body exercise. That's the way you need to approach this stuff. You're gonna get so much more bang for your buck, so much more work per second. Make the most of it. Squeeze it. Pull that arm out there. Just for a second. 1 second. Then down. Full push-up. There you go, Howie. Get low. Bring those feet back together, Howie. Challenge yourself. Bring those feet together with the arms out there. It's a little harder. There you go. You want that little wobbliness. That's fine. You can handle it.
Yes, that challenge, that helps really embrace that core when you get those feet
Judy,
together.
keep rolling. Judy, you better have that kid either join you for those push-ups or put her on your back, one or the other. Keep moving, get low. Chest to the floor. Push up, right arm straight out for a second. Push up, left arm, there we go. Yeah, I'll take it. Somersault. We should all start doing freaking somersaults across the house. Knocking crap over. And time. We're going lunge to a knee tuck. So you're gonna alternate sides. I'll show you from the side. So I'm gonna step back with my right leg. Knee tuck, hold and squeeze. Step down, step back with the left leg. Knee tuck, down, step back. So I'm alternating sides. There's that little stutter step in between. Let's go. So it's a reverse lunge. So whatever leg goes back, we raise that knee straight up in the air. Step down and the other leg. So we're alternating sides. But I want you holding that up in the air for a second. We're going to start alternating each side, and we're going to go pump out a few on each side. Let's start alternating here, just to get the motion down. Step back with one leg, bring the knee up, hold and squeeze, step it down, step back with the other leg, bring the knee up, hold and squeeze, your upper body is upright the entire time. To modify it, all you have to do is just go partial down. You can even just step back with a little knee bend and drive that knee up. You don't have to do a full lunge if you know you can't do them for your knees. Every one of these things can be modified, or if you need to, hold on to something. Hold on to a wall to guide you, to help you get a little lower, taking a little weight off your knees. You'll still get to work on your glute. Make sure you're sitting on the heel and the glute of the front leg. That's what's holding you up. That glute should be solid. All right, everyone's gonna go right leg only. Right leg only. So step back, knee raise, without that foot touching the floor, right back into the lunge. Right leg only. Right leg steps back, right leg lifts up. Hold for a second at the top. So don't touch it down in the middle unless you need to. Step right back into the next lunge. Show you from the side. Right leg up, step back to the lunge. Right leg up, hold for a second, step back to the lunge. So it never touches the floor in the middle, if you can. If you need to, that's how you would reset. Just tap it in the middle and then go to the next movement. Keep rolling. Reverse lunge, knee raise, all on the right side. Keep working it, keep working it. Strong, straight and strong. And switch, left leg, left leg. So left leg steps back. Knee raise, hold for a second. Don't just hold, squeeze your damn core. Tighten up the leg that's on the floor, and then step back to the next one. Hold for a second, then step back to the next one. Do not just go through the motions. You'll be wasting your time. Get the squeeze constantly in your head. Freaking crush those abs that you're gonna get punched in the stomach. Every time you raise that knee up, brace your abs like you're about to get punched in the stomach. That's how you need to approach it. That's the way you need to think about it. Straight and strong. If you need help with the balance, just hold on to something to help you balance, to guide yourself. Hold on, a cardboard box next to you. Whatever you need to hold to get balance if you need to modify, if you need a little assistance. If not, keep rolling. 2 more on that left leg. 2 more. Step
Keep
back.
those shoulders back, shoulders back.
Pause that squeeze. Don't lean forward, upper body. Pause and squeeze. Time. We're gonna be in a low plank position. Everyone, just real quick, we're gonna need a water bottle, something that you're gonna move to transfer. It could be a plate, a dumbbell, anything you have near you. It doesn't matter. So I have to say, doesn't matter what you have.
Steve, your sound.
Can't hear
Coach,
you.
can't hear you.
Audio went weird.
Wait, Steve, what'd you say? Can't hear you.
Just grab anything, a little ball, anything. You're in a low plank.
What?
Reach across. Take it, it's going on the outside. Reach across.
I can't hear you.
Steve, your volume's a little off.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
What the hell happened to the volume?
It sounds like it's like sounds like an echo.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't touch anything. I just started maybe yelling at her. Can you hear me better now?
What? No. Can't hear you.
What plank?
It's okay, just watch, guys. Just watch.
Just watch.
Just watch.
Where is it?
Take a bottle outside and bring it over to the opposite side.
Take a bottle and what?
And bring it to the opposite side. Again, just watch what the coach is doing. Again, you're in the low plank position.
Don't do over the top.
Where is Steve?
I can't see Steve at all.
I can't see him either. Me neither.
All right, guys, well, don't stop working. Do low plank outside knee tuck.
Low plank. Go into a
Oh,
low
low
plank.
plank outside.
Everybody switch the grid, how you see the pictures for yourself. Look at your screen and just hit
But coach, we can't see
something on the
Steve.
screen. It might refresh it.
No, Ava, Steve's gone. He's not on
All right.
anymore.
Yeah.
Gone?
Oh, there you are. We can't see you.
Oh,
He's not on the screen.
yeah, I can't see the
See
video.
you.
There you are.
All right, there you are.
There you are.
Guys, low plank,
Up to the power.
opposite side.
Oh, let's see.
Low plank. Bring the bottle outside.
Exercise.
Coach, you guys got this.
That kettlebell might be a little too heavy, Chet.
Oh,
Okay, get that kettlebell back in then.
wait, coach, so what do I do?
Again, low plank.
Oh my
Take
God.
it, bring it over to the opposite side, outside your body. Hold that low plank. Opposite hand, grabbing it, bring it to the opposite side. What is this?
Yeah, that's too heavy, coach. You're right.
I know.
I'm like, damn, bro.
It should be slow movement. Take your time.
Elbow burn.
We done?
Can you hear me on this one?
Yes.
Can you hear me now on this one?
Yep.
Yes.
Copy.
Yeah.
All right, so I had two different devices. That's why there's always a backup device. All right, right back, flip right over. Or sorry, you're gonna flip over on your back. Try to get that other camera back up so you can see me better. While you're doing this set, just lay on your back. You can't see me from here. Down. I have two cameras, but I'll get the other one up and running in a second. So you're gonna be here. You're gonna bring your legs up, bend them, bring them straight out. Bring them up.
Okay.
Straight. Tight abs. Don't straighten the lower back.
Working on that lower abdomen. Come on, guys.
While you're doing that,
Squeeze.
just keep squeezing that. Alex is going to walk you through it while I try to attach this other camera so you can see me better on both.
Gotcha.
This is the backup.
Hopefully everyone can see me. All right. Post this. All right, where's my screen? All right, cool. Oh, that wasn't fun. All right. There we go. Good. Ow.
Okay.
All the way up. Keep those heels 3 inches off the ground. Right up, back
You see me
down.
back on this main camera?
Legs out.
Yep, you're good.
Sorry, coach.
Legs out.
You're good.
All right, let's keep rolling. A couple more of that leg lift. So we're going up and out. Dig in your abs. It has to be tight.
Up, out.
And time. Flip right over. So last round we did push up with the forward arm. Now you're going to push up Superman. So push up, Superman, opposite arm, opposite leg right. Push up, Superman left. Hold for a second. Push up.
Steve,
Let's do it. Push up, Superman right. Push up, Superman left.
Steve, what's the modification?
On your knee. If you have to do it, or hold yourself up on a elevated surface. If you have something like a bench, a chair, or just raise an arm at a time. So you can also do, if you do a push up right arm, push up left arm, push up right leg, push up left leg.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Okay.
Millions of ways you can do it.
All right, cool.
Keep rolling, keep rolling. Back is totally straight. Get all the way down to the floor if you can. Keep
Or I'd
working.
rather see you guys modify the push-up and get it done instead of not doing it at all. So again, drop down, all the way down, push yourself up. Upper body and lower body at the same time. Come up, explode up right into the Superman. Come on.
There you go, Laura. Laura's making it happen. Just do what you have to do to keep moving. Modify before you stop. Dive before you stop. Before you quit. Modify. Keep rolling. Keep moving. Keep it tight. Push up the Superman. And time. We're going to go to reverse lunge. Now to kick. We did reverse lunge to knee raise. So we're going to start with just the right side. Reverse lunge and that slow motion kick. So again, reverse lunge. Only right leg. Right leg steps back. Bend and extend and hold for a second. Right leg never touches the floor. Modify is just touch it to the floor and then step back partially. If you can, step all the way back, full lunge, bend and extend, squeeze, and step back with it never touching the floor in the middle. Never resetting. Keep it tight, keep it strong. That quad should be on fire after doing the lunge and then squeezing that leg in the air. Hold that in the air for a second to feel your quad tight. Working. Full lunge. Both knees come to 90 degrees. Right leg only.
So same side, guys, same side.
There we go. Diane has the squeeze. That's what we're looking for. Piece by piece. Think of it like a one move at a time. Then extend, bend, extend, hold, and then lower it down. And switch to the left leg. Right over to the left side. Low, full, deep lunge. Down, low, bend, extend. Right there. There it is. Left leg. Bend and extend and hold that extension and step right back into the next lunge if you can. Bend, extend. Want that quad tight. Want both legs working. Set them both on fire intentionally. Slow and low. Dig, 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 dig. Abs are strong. Upper body stays straight up and down. Don't let yourself lean forward when you're doing the squat. Don't let your upper body tilt forward. And time, get down to the low plank on your forearms. We're going to plank jack. So feet are jumping apart, but you're holding. Then hold, hold, hold. If you have to modify, you can step 1 foot out at a time from the low plank. So you're doing pause reps. Pause reps on the plank jack. Which is pop and hold, pop and hold. Just a pause rep. Laney, get your hips down a little bit. There you go. Straight and strong. Core tight. Jump out. Hold for a second. Jump back in. Hold for a second. Jump out. Hold for a second.
It's not a dance, guys. Don't get those hips up and down. Just pop those feet out and then back in. Hold for a couple seconds. Hold out. Hold.
Yep.
Back
Yep.
in.
If you have to modify, just take 1 foot out at a time. All right, we're gonna finish up that set. Everyone's just gonna jump it out now. Regular low plank jack. Go, we're banging it. Pop, 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 pop. Low plank jack. Jumping the feet, non-stop. Go. Everyone's working for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Faster you do it, the quicker that 10 seconds will be. Everyone's working. You know if you need to modify it, how you need to modify it. Work through it. Keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. Bang it out. 5 seconds to go. Keep jumping. 4, 3, 2, and time. All right. Flip right over. You're gonna go 4 flutter kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 scissor kicks. Out with right arm leg on top, right leg on bottom. 4 scissor, 4 flutter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 scissor. Right there. 4 flutter kick. So they're straight up and down. Then 4 scissor kick. They come wide, right leg on top. Wide, left leg on top. 4 flutter, 4 scissor. Dig in those abs. Squeeze your abs. Count it. We're not looking for a complete cardio effect. We're looking for a strength effect. We're looking for a core effect. That's what we're looking for. A functional core effect. Abs tight, glutes tight, quads tight. That's what we're looking for here. Chest, shoulders, and tries on the plank positions tight. Squeeze those abs. Even this, don't even think of it so much as a pace. Think of this as a squeeze, dig, grind. Then control, grind, control, squeeze. Just grind out that squeeze. Even try to pin your lower back into the floor so you're not arching it up, not straining your lower back. Constant tension on your abs and your core the entire time. Keep it rolling. Keep it digging. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. We still got a lot to get to. And time, you're going to flip over. You're going to try grip push-up, meaning 3 different grips. So check this out. Your hands together, close together. For a close grip, push-up. Then a normal width push-up. You're going to walk out to a super wide push-up. Back into normal. Back into close. So start off close, literally your hands together. Then walk them out without coming down. Normal push-up, walk out real wide, wide push-up. Again, modify if you have to. Elevate your hands up on a chair or something, or just go partial down. Don't go all the way down. Even just doing a partial push-up, a few inches, you're going to get stronger than if you do push-ups on your knees. But on this type, since we're walking the hands out and going on one hand at a time, if you have to go on your knees on this one. Just because your hands are moving and all this, you're on one hand at part of times. But challenge yourself, push yourself. Dig in, grind this out. It's a close grip. So you're real close here.
Elbows
Close
in.
grip, then walk out to regular grip. Then walk your hands out to a super wide grip. Don't play those elbows out too much. You're going to put too much pressure on your shoulder. Elbows on all these, even the wide, elbows keep slightly tucked in. Don't want to
Hands
flare
are
them
moving,
out.
not the feet. Hands are moving, not the feet, guys. Hands are moving.
Yeah.
Keep working, keep grinding. So you're here, close grip, regular width, walk out wide, back into regular, into close. We're working. This is one of our main sets of the day. I want to give you a little extra time to get this down. Working that chest, the shoulders, the triceps, working all different widths, all different angles on the muscle. But at the same time, think about your core, keeping it tight. Think about your glutes staying tight. That's what's going to hold you stiff in place. You don't realize how much all these other muscles help in every movement.
Let's go right back to it. Rest, repeat, rest, repeat if you need to, but keep going. Do not stop. Again, what I told you, modify, put your whole body on the ground, back up, and then switch it. Come on. I get it. If you need to stop, rest, and get right back to it.
And time. This one, we are going to go with speed on the squat. We're not going to do the hold. So it's squat, knee, squat, other knee, squat, kick, squat, kick. So you are going a little pace here to pick up the pace on this set. So we're not holding that squeeze. Because now we're squeezing those muscles so long, now I want to just snap it out. Get some blood flow in there. So squat, knee raise right, squat, knee raise left, squat, front kick right, squat, front kick left. I want a pace in this one. I want some pace. But that doesn't mean to bang down the squat. Look, I'm still, even though it looks like it's fast, it's still complete control. I'm constantly squeezing my glutes. The upper body straight up and down. The chest is lifted. Abs are tight. Sit back on your hips and heels. Squeeze your glutes. Control. Even though I'm moving with a flow, I'm still tight. Consciously controlling and squeezing everything in the midsection. Everything in the core stays tight no matter how fast you move. Because that's what we're looking for. To be able to move with speed while controlling your core. That's how you get more power. That's how you get more speed. That's how you get more functionality. Keep that middle tight while you're moving fast. Low squat, knee raise. There goes the paparoni again with the camera. Has she even done any of this workout? All I keep seeing is the camera recording. On the Instagram and the MySpace and the Herbalife and all this other stuff. Squat, knee raise. Let's pump it out even faster. Let's go. Knee, drop, kick, drop, kick. Burn it out. And time. Get your little object to transfer over again. It could be anything. I don't care what it is. It doesn't matter. You're going to start with high plank. You're going to reach underneath yourself to transfer. Reach underneath yourself to transfer. Come down to a low plank. Reach over yourself, transfer. Reach over yourself, transfer. You got that? I'll show it again. High plank. Reach under. See, I'm going under my arm here to get the object and put it over here. Under, the twist to get it. Here. Down low. Coming over. Coming over. Back up to high. Under. So it's plank, walk, weight transfer. Just keep shifting it. So when you're in the push-up position, you're reaching underneath yourself to move it over. Then reaching underneath yourself to move over. In the plank position, you're reaching over your arm. You can see that. Then over your arm on the plank, on the low plank. Chet, keep moving, Chet. I want to see some shifting, some shaking. If you don't have an object, just reach across.
Don't forget to go back up to the high plank. I go back up to the high plank. Again, high plank underneath, low plank over. High plank
Transfer
under,
high, get down low,
plank over.
transfer low. Back to high, transfer low. Keep that back straight. Keep your feet close together as you
So Judy, you're gonna bring it over your forearms. So
Work
Judy's
through
over
it.
forearms, then when you're in a high plank under your rib cage, under your, right through your stomach.
High plank, reach under your arm.
High plank under.
Then come down to a low plank, reach over your
Then
forearm.
down to low plank over.
And on. On your back, flip over. Like a freaking pancake, just flip it. You're gonna go raising flutter kicks. Look, short, topping flutter kicks from the floor, raising up to the ceiling. Once they get all the way down to the floor, I'm gonna do raising scissor kicks. All the way up, so they're up, all the way back down, then back to raising flutter kicks. So short, choppy flutter kicks, raising, till you get up, till you get back down, then scissor kicks. Raising, up. I look like an idiot standing here doing this. I'm gonna do some crisscross dance move. Mac Dad's gonna make you jump.
Macarena.
Keep it tight. Keep it
TikTok
tight.
video. So it's like you're treading water. It's like you're treading water. Keep those legs straight. Don't bend those knees. Try not to bend those knees too much.
And on those abs the whole time. Raising flutter kicks, raising scissor kicks. Alex, you know who crisscross is?
Crisscross. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. Not really.
Yeah, Alex is a little young for crisscross. I do that.
Jump.
Yeah, that one song.
That's all I had.
Why I
That's all
talk
I
to
had.
the girls, but
They used to wear their clothes backwards. Pump it, keep tension on those abs, pumping those legs, kicking, pumping, twist, right here. Up, down, then flutter kick. Quick, short, choppy flutter kicks while you're raising them up, while you're lowering them down. So quick pump for the slow drift up and down. Time, flip it over. Flip it. All you're doing, push-up position, is a lateral push-up walk. After every 2 steps, you can do a push-up, 1, 2, push-up. If you have to, just do a lateral push-up walk. You can't do the push-ups at this point. But challenge yourself. Maybe just do a 2-inch push-up. That's fine. Walk to the sides. Brace your abs. Modify it even on a couch. If you walk across the chair, you can just walk those hands around the chair, circle around, do what you got to do. But I think at this point, we all can still do a push-up walk side to side in some way, even if you have to do it without the push-up. But after every 2 steps, attempt a push-up.
hands and feet. Try to move at the same time. Hands and feet, same time.
Working your chest, your shoulders, your thighs. Keep it tight, keep it strong, keep your core tight, glute tight, legs strong. Squeeze the quads. This is what people don't realize about exercises, like a push-up or even a squat. You think a squat is just a leg or a glute exercise. In a squat, you need to keep your back pinched together. You need to keep your arms tight when you're holding the weight. You need to keep your core tight, sitting on your heels, your quads, your glutes, your hands. You need to think of every exercise as a total body exercise. When you're doing a bicep curl, you just keep doing that push-up walk on battling. You're doing a bicep curl, you shouldn't think it's just a bicep. Your legs should be planted to the floor, strong quads, your elbows in tight, core tight, and you're crushing this weight. Think of every exercise as a total body exercise. You can get much more bang for your buck. 2 steps, push. 2 steps, push. Get low, back and straight, and strong. Almost there. We are almost there. And on. Pay attention. We're going to do a squat walk to a reverse lunge. So we're staying low. Step for 2. Right leg back. Left leg back. You're staying down if you can. Lunge. Lunge. So you're already in a lunge position. Come up as needed. Whenever you need to come up to reset, come up. So again, you're staying low. 2 steps. My right leg's going to go back. My left leg's going to go back. 2 steps. Left leg back. Right leg back. Stay low that whole time if you can. Your quads and glutes will be on fire. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Keep it strong. Come stand up as needed. You know your limits, you know what angles you can do, what you can't do, what you need modifier, you can't go so low, whatever it is, but just stay low. I'm telling you, if you keep those quads out off the floor, you do this and stay down here and lunge, just doing a few of them, like glutes and quads are on fire. So the direction you're going to, lunge to that side first. You're walking to the right, lunge right leg, left leg. Walk to the left, then lunge left leg, right leg. Just get a different effect each time. Stay low. Don't forget that squat roll with my feet. 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Only 1 inch per step. Don't make these big gigantic steps across the floor. Your feet
Go,
should never
Mikey. You got this, Mikey. Come on.
low. Squeeze it, quad, squeeze it. 4. Upper body straight up, down. Howie, let's get back in the game. Get low. There we go.
There we go, Joanna. Good job.
Stay down. Tell yourself to stay down. If you're
Good
not staying
job, Lord. Good. Judy, good.
Everyone stay down for 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds.
Let's go, Howie. Let's go, Yosef. You got this. Come on, Teresa.
You will
Yeah.
thank me one day.
Good job.
Tight, tight, tight. Get down there, get low, get low. And on.
There we go, Christina. Good.
Walk Superman. Plank walk Superman. So high, right arm and opposite leg. High, then down low. Superman right, Superman left. So plank walk Superman. High, then walk down to low, to low. So plank walk Superman. Keep going, I'll show it again. Opposite arm, opposite leg. I don't care if it's 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Down low, opposite arm, opposite leg. Second side, back up. Opposites, tight, down low. Opposite, opposite. Oh yeah. Come on, burn it out, burn it out. Working your entire freaking body right here on this. Challenge yourself, keep those hips down. Especially if your hands are elevated, you can keep your hips down. Joanna, lower your hips a little bit while you're elevated. Lower your hips. Back straight. So 2 high, 2 Supermans high, 2 Supermans low. Plank, walk, Superman. Almost there. We got 5 exercises to get to. 5 exercises to get to.
Come on.
So finish off the 36. 36 different exercises. Straight, strong, locked. And time. And back, flip over, just roll the hell over. Legs straight up in the air. Hurry up, just roll over.
You gotta
Legs
watch
straight
it.
in the air. Ain't that hard, all you have to do is roll over. Legs straight up, we're gonna call that 90. Bring them halfway down, we're gonna call that 45 for 45 degrees. Bring them all the way down, 6 inches off the floor, we're gonna call that 6. I'll give you a number, you put them in that position. 90. 90. Straight up, look at me. 45. That's halfway. 90. 6. That's 6 inches off the floor. 45. 6. 45. 90. Keep it tight, keep it tight. Get lower back pin to the floor. 6. 90. 45. Almost there. 90. 6. Hold. We're at 6. Hold. Everyone, 6 inches. I don't know who told some of you that that's 6 inches, but that ain't no 6 inches. And time. Flip it over. You're in the push-up position. Your feet together, your hands together. You're going to step out wide to the right. Feet and hands drop into a push-up, back together. Drop out wide to the left. Push-up, back together. So your feet and hands are together. You step out to the right with the arm and leg, drop into a push-up, back to the middle. Hands and feet together. Then step out to the left, drop for a push-up. Right there. I'll show you again. Feet, hands together. Step out right wide, together. Step out left wide, together. Right wide, together. Think of it like a walking push, a power jack, push jack. Step out wide. So always reset in the middle with your hands and feet together. And just step out one side. So one side stays stationary and then in. Step out the other side while the opposite side stays stationary. Feet and hands together. Step out wide and push, back together. Step out wide and push, back together. 1 rep each side. Make sure you come back and reset in the middle with your hands and feet together. We are almost there. Wrapping up, finishing up. Couple more. Let me see you push through. This is your last set in this position. Your last set in this face down high position.
I
And
like those
time.
weighted push-ups, Judy.
Up on your feet. All you're doing is squat. Right leg forward for a lunge. Right leg back for reverse lunge. Squat. Left forward. Left reverse. If you could do it, if you have to reset in the middle, reset, but try not to, from the lunge to the lunge. So it's just take a leg, squat, right leg forward lunge, right leg back lunge, back to the middle, right into the squat. See, I'm just gonna flow with this. Bam, bam. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 count. Squat. Lunge forward right, lunge back right, squat, lunge forward left, lunge back left. Modify as needed. Get those squats in there if you can, or lunges in there. You need to modify and not do the squats. You can step back just partially, go partially the way down. You need to skip the forward and do just in reverse if you have to. Sometimes reverse, if you have knees, reverse will feel better than forward. It doesn't have that forward momentum pushing forward on your kneecap. Make sure whatever you're doing on the lunge, you're sitting on the heel and the glute of that leg, forward leg. Sit deep on the hips for the squat, your head up and your chest out. And time. Here we are going plank, walk, jacks. 2 jacks high, 2 jacks low. Who's in position? 2 jacks, 1. Feet together, down low. 1, 2. Feet together, back up high. 2 jacks high. 2 jacks low.
I'm taking showers.
2 jacks high, 2 jacks low.
We're gonna start seeing PSAs, public service announcements from celebrities, actors, musicians today. I was actually asked to do one.
Go
Tell the
core
phone.
tight, guys. Core tight. Don't drop those hips. The only time you drop it, you got into that low plank.
2 jacks high, get down low, 2 jacks low. This is it. This and one last exercise, and we are done.
Maybe.
And we're a little overtime. We're all
I couldn't hear. What are we doing?
Plank jacks. High plank, low plank, plank walk. Plank jacks, plank walk.
Jump those feet apart. If you need to modify, don't forget, just step 1 foot out at a time. There's a modification for everything. Elevate yourself on a step if you have to. Figure out always a way to adapt and overcome to figure out in everything. Your exercise, in your life, in this bullshit situation, FIO, figure it out. And time. All right. You're going to be on your backs with your feet facing me. On your back, your feet facing me. You're going to take your legs, like a leg lift position, and you're going to be spelling your name with your legs. Do I want to get a volunteer that's going to write something else besides your name, and I'm going to try and guess what you're writing? If not, you should just be spelling your name with both of your legs, your entire first name, middle name, last name. I don't have a volunteer who wants to put their legs up and draw something out and have to guess what you're saying? No?
I will.
Jennifer, yes, Jennifer wants it. Let me see if I can. 1 minute, hold on. Let me pin you. All right, now you're on my screen. Let me see.
Keep it
Put your
PG,
right
Jen.
hand. I want to see if I'm seeing your mirror or not. Put your right hand in the air. Put your right hand in the air, Jennifer.
What?
Put your right hand in the air. All right, I just want to see what side you're facing. All right.
Okay, I'm starting.
S. N.
Everybody should be going. Just because she's doing it doesn't mean everybody should be spelling your name out.
Everyone is spelling your own name.
Oh, shit.
Listen, you're all spelling your own name until I figure out what the hell she's drawing. You all keep going with your own name until I figure out what the hell she's saying. What the hell?
Okay, first letter
R? What the hell?
You guys gonna be there for days trying to spell out your name. Mikey, come on, what happened?
I have no idea.
looks like an N but taller.
What?
It looks like an N but taller.
What are you talking about?
Oh, forget it.
I can't tell. What was the word? What was the word?
Shit. S-H.
Usually that's what it is. All right, done. Come up on your feet. Our section starts. Stay on your side. You're going to stretch your quad down your side. Come to the quad root. Stretch your quad down on your side. Lay on your side. Stretch that quad out. Hold it for 30 seconds. Hold that quad stretch on one side for 30 seconds. Roll over to the other side. Stretch the other leg for 30 seconds. Again, ease into the stretch. Your quad should be tight after all that. Ease into the stretch. Hold it for 30 seconds. When you're done, make sure you ease out of the stretch. And every time I tell someone to spell out a word, they always have to use profanity. Every time. I'm not going to tell you what people usually spell out when I actually have them spell that out. It's usually a lot worse than that. Keep stretching that leg. That heel to your glute. Stretch it. Lay down there on your back. Now stand on your back. Put ease out of that stretch. Flat on your back. Knees bent. Feet flat on the floor. Open your chest up. Keep your shoulder blades together. Open your chest up. And then grab one arm right above your elbow. Stretch that shoulder across your chest. And hold that for 30 seconds. Breathe. Hold it. Open that chest up. Open it back up. Big deep breath. And bring the other arm across. So don't forget, the promotions that we're running, 21 days, $20, you have your friends, family members, coworkers jump on board. They need this more than ever. They need to get active, stay active, keep your metabolism boosted, keep boosting your immune system, their mindset, get them in on these workouts with you, have them try it out. They're going to see how awesome it is. Because most people think that they can't keep stretching that out, keep stretching that shoulder out. Now, flat on your back, plug your right knee to your chest.
Brad and David, I am used to, period. I can read theirs, period. I make
right here, right knee to your chest, left leg straight. So most people think that they can't get a workout at home. So what they're doing is they think they're going to sit down and just wait out the storm. What happens if the storm lasts a month, 2 months, or even just a couple of weeks? You can't sit and wait that out. It's just going to dig yourself deep in a hole. So get them on here to try it out for only $1 a day, and they're going to see how much of a workout they can get in boot camp, in strength, in boxing, in core, and just staying active, keeping their metabolism up, keeping their spirits up, not just sitting around, moping around depressed at home. Done. Ease that out. Stretch the other side. Stretch that knee to your chest while the other leg is straight.
And if you guys know anybody that's interested in the 21 days, let me know. I'll send you the link. It's also posted on Facebook, etc.
That stretch, ease it out, and ease out, and we are done. This is your chance right now. If you have any questions, to have immediate help and feedback, you need help on your exercise, on any modifications, on your nutrition, on your Herbalife. This is the time right now where you have live interaction that we can talk about it. So if you have any questions, now is the time. If you can think of something later, just post it down in the comments of this video or just send me a private message. If you need to, let's jump on a phone call and talk about it. If you have a little more that you need to discuss about your nutrition, need a little more help with your routine, whatever it is, get on the phone. Always make sure you set your camera ahead of time so you can see yourself. So you don't have to waste time during the workout to see if you're tall, if you're long, if you're short. So play around with vertical, play around with horizontal on your camera, and also the distance. Play around with the lighting so we can see you, so we can actually help you and give you coaching and feedback and assistance. And that is all. Any questions? Ever have any questions? Need help?
Awesome workout, Steve. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, coach.
Guys, make sure you're checking in on Facebook, and this is important. Make sure you're checking in on your personal page, not the Peak Physique page,
Yeah.
like on the group page, because we're not sure if those even count. So make sure that you're checking in on your own personal page. The hashtag for the month is Still Give Shoes. And if you haven't written a review yet, make sure you write them. Any questions, let me know.
Thank
Awesome job, guys.
Thanks, Robin.
Thanks, Coach.
Hi,
All
Joe.
right,
Hi,
help.
Christina.
Have an awesome day, everybody.
Hi,
Awesome.
Marlene.
Bye.
Bye, Judy.
Take care, guys. Great job today. Great
Bye,
job.
guys.
Bye, Coach Alex.
Bye, everyone.
guys.